Hey guys, and welcome to the first video of Okay, so the point of this channel that I'm going to be making is you don't need to buy your own toys and games. You can just make them out of your bucket o' bricks. So how this channel is going to work is every other week I'm gonna put out a video on how to make a Lego toy, and then to fill the every other week, on the week that I don't have one, I'm gonna make one called Micro Monday, which is where I make what I previously made in the micro scale. So it's not actually in the micro scale, because micro scale will be small for minifigures. It's gonna be either a little bit bigger or about minifigure scale. Maybe sometimes a little bit smaller, but probably not most of the time. So some pieces you might not have for this is these pieces. That's okay. I'll show you how to avoid those pieces later in the video at the end. Also, if you don't have these pieces or it's just a hassle to find them, then I can also tell you how to deal with that. So, without further ado, let us build the Lego fingerboard. So the first piece you'll need is a 2x6 plate. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna flip it over and take two 2x2 round smooth plates. They're smooth because they're kind of rounded at the bottom and they have no indents like this. And you're gonna place both of them in the center of the 2x6 plate so that there is a 2x6 gap on either side, or sorry, a 1x2 gap on either side. One here, one here. Then you're gonna take two 2x2 round plates with wheel holders and the wheels already clipped in, and you're gonna place it on those remaining spots, the 1x2 gaps. And then so now when you flip it over, there's another 1x2 gap on either side, just like that. And make sure the wheels are pointing in this direction so that it can roll smoothly like this. If they're pointing the other direction, then it would make a lousy skateboard. So make sure they're pointing that way. Then take a 2x2 inverted slope and place it on the end, on the ledge that the wheel made. And do the same thing on the other side. So it looks like that. So there's a little dip down and then comes back up. Then take 4 1x1 slopes, and if you're doing red and blue, you're gonna put red on one side, blue on the other, and then make sure blue does not go over here because they're like that, and then put them opposite each other. So blue's over here and red's over here. Then take 4 1x2 grills and place it so if you're doing red and blue once again, so the blue grill is in front of the blue 1x1 slope, red's in front of red, blue's in front of blue, red's in front of red. So it makes sort of a checkered pattern. And that's all I have today. So how you don't need these is if you take them off, and you also take the 2x2 round plates and you place them where the wheels used to be so that they're hanging over like that. And then you place the 2x2 inverted slopes back where they were. like that. So now it's not scratching whatever surface you're doing it on. It goes nice and smooth. It still works. You can even kind of go like that, which is kind of nice. And so you might be like, I can't find these, but why can't I just use tiles? Well, you can use tiles, but I put it like that because it gives you more grip going this way. But if you like grip going this way, you could just turn them all sideways. And then why this isn't smooth is so that you can put your back finger in between all 4 of those. So it gives you grip going in every way so it doesn't fall off. And you can even just take these grills off and give it even more grip in there. And so, yeah, join me next week on Micro Monday to see how to make the micro version of this fingerboard. And join me the week after that to see how to make some cool tops. All I ask is that you stay creative and keep building. Bye.